guys and gals, and we're here from Drake Queen Gaming. Some of you may on Twitter, the Gaming Dragon. Today I'm coming back at you with a Let's Play episode of Cryptid Crush. So y'all, let's jump right back into it, shall we? Alarm chain, you are up, and let's go. Alrighty. Hey, you hungry? Augie's baking stuffed bell peppers and tilapia. Sounds pretty good, actually. Be right there. You head to the kitchen and see June setting the table with her dad. She's chipper again and wearing a giant floral apron with the word Papa Bear on it. A giant fluffy red monster leans against the fridge, bickering with August. No wolf in the kitchen. It's fine, I'm clean, see? The wolf wipes her paws on the back of August's sweater. He grumbles. Go sit down. August, where are the batteries? Can I borrow a Phillips head? Dinner first. You enjoy a nice meal with Atlas and his pack. Everyone's so chatty, Hazel demands you dish out embarrassing stories while Atlas panics, and August tries not to laugh. Except you notice Atlas doesn't eat. He's always been shy, been food shy, preferring to eat by himself or waiting until everyone's left the table. You've pestered him about it, but he insists it's proper for a moth to show his fangs. Hazel wolfs down her dinner, licks the plate clean, and heads for the door. Sun's down, I'm out. Me and the girlies are gonna go wreck stuff. Briggs junkyard? You guessed it. Be careful. The monster races out the back door while August stands on the porch, hands in his pockets, and shouts towards the woods. Don't wander too far. How come Hazel gets to play outside when it's bedtime? She's a grown-up. Can I help clean up from dinner? Nah, I've got it. You're our guest. Take a load off. You start to protest, but stop short. It'd be rude to argue with the cook. Can I get you a drink? No, I'm good right now. Apple juice! August clicks his tongue and snaps his fingers. Not until you finish what's on your plate, little lady. Growl! Wandering into the living room, you take a look around. Photographs. You admire the photos hanging on the wall. Aww. A crowded group photo catches your eye. Is this August's family? Everyone's dressed so casually. Are these your folks? You call to August, who's back in the kitchen. Oh, no, that's my dad's sister, April. The big guy in the back is my great-grandpa, November. Is the kid on the left October? Nah, he changed his name to Casey. Then Hazel followed suit, and I can't blame him. Wacky. He glanced around the living room, wondering where to check next. Console. An outdated game console sits on the television stand, covered in dust. A stack of games sits on top: bowling, fishing, unlicensed go-karting, bowling again. The kind of games a tired parent would scavenge at the bottom of a clearance bin. You're unimpressed. Alice was never allowed to play video games. Atticus said it was bad for his eyes. You both ignored this, of course, much to the Mothman's annoyance. Second now. Tucked between two games is an expired driver's license. The one for expired driver's license from Wisconsin. August seems to have a knack for leaving things scattered about. Augustus James? He's got such a grandpa name, too. You glance around the living room, wondering where to check out next. Coffee table. You see a bunch of loose junk, English flashcards, letters, and a photo. It's a picture of a large, fluffy mammal smiling warmly for the camera. There's a note on the back that reads, Spruce, Alpine Lakes. Should you ask about this? Maybe not. You're starting to feel like a sleuth. You poke your head around the corner in the eye of the stairs. Atlas is up there. Doing all right? The shirt's a little big. Yeah, it's leftovers from my time working as a camp counselor. They gave me some overstock. Oh? What'd you do? I was the campfire guitar man. The campers swore I was a werewolf. They were right, of course, but I was still offended. Man, I've never been the camping type. I always end up getting sick and going home early. There's no shame in that. Everybody's got their own idea of roughing it. Yeah, thanks again for having me over. Anytime. A friend of Atlas is a friend of mine. Right back at you. Are you feeling better? I'm just a little bit tired. Glad to hear it. We don't mind if you spend the night. That sofa folds out into an extra bed. You sure? I could call a cab. Nah, it's no trouble at all. None of those rideshare apps work out here anyway. Figures. But we have other alternatives, like haunted taxis. Boo! Haunted taxis are so 21st century. Show me a ghost pirate ship. Were there ever pirates on the West Coast? I thought that was an Atlantic Ocean thing. Maybe? I'm too lazy to check. Is Atlas upstairs? I'm gonna go see hi. Yeah, he should be. You head up to check on Atlas in the loft. Atlas's room is surprisingly organized. Seems he quickly tidied up the place before you came upstairs. You look over the fairy lights and string of photographs decorating the overhead wood beams. He's got a cuter room than you. And a beanbag? Your apartment's great, but your room's drafty and the pipes creak. Not to mention you haven't met the landlord. Atlas, you in here? No answer. Where'd he go? That's enough waiting. Let's see what he's got going. Alien photo. You remember this. It was when you two took a road trip to Ohio and ran into a real-life alien. You named them Cheese. But in a strange twist, Cheese wasn't from space at all. They were a spray-painted homunculus born from a sleazy tourist trap. He helped the little dude escape into the night. You hope they're doing well. Really now? What? Okay, what's next? Vacation photo. Oh god. Hell yeah. You find a postcard that was never mailed. It's a photo of Atlas and who you assume is August relaxing at the beach. Since when did Atlas visit Malibu? That can't possibly be safe for a cryptid. He'd get the feds on his feather ass. Atlas is dressed like a grandma in this photo. Gosh, you love that wide-eyed 20-mile stare. Okay, what's next? Laptop. You peek at the laptop sitting on the moth's bed. A Word document detailing some personal writing is pulled up. Okay, maybe one glance. You can check for typos. Don't be silly. The mantis snickers with a slow shake of his head. We're from different worlds, darling. The mutant takes your hand in his bulky paw and his glossy compound eyes sparkle. We can never be together. The truth in his words sting. Reading. Why? It's not fair. You gaze up at the cyborg warrior, pressing his hand to your chest. He gently brushes your cheek with the back of his hooked raptorial claw and smiles weakly. The Galactic Syndicate would never allow it. He shakes his head. Invested. I don't care what the Syndicate wants. Lady Luck is on our side, Blue. We can escape this planet together. You beg, gripping the lapel of the insectoid's leather uniform. Blue's expression darkens as he considers your words. You would risk banishment on my behalf? Blue murmurs, combing his fingers through your wild hair. I've never feared exile, not with you by my side. You smile. Kiss me, you sexy placeholder, he growls. Blue squishes your face with his hands and kisses you passionately. He kisses you, bites you, or whatever. Whip, finish this later. Is that one of Atlas's original characters? If they are, he's never told you about them. Oh man, now you feel kind of bad. What? No, I'm gonna do that again. What? No! No! Keep going. Keep going, you bastard! There we go. I think if I go back one, it randomizes it again. Do it. Does it? Do it! Let me load. Okay. Vacation photo, yeah, did that, okay. Alright. Success, alright, perfect. Laptop. Alright, yeah, come on. Keep reading. Alright, let me, drink some water, y'all. I'm invested. Let's do some more. Okay. There we go, perfect, alright. Okay, what's next? Notebook. You sit on the edge of Atlas's bed and scoop up his notebook. There's an impressive amount of doodles in this thing. Do I walk like a pigeon? Investigate. Wash dishes. Or will plan fail? Thoughts like that. You flip to the newest page. What the fuck? Did Nisus water the bay? What? Venus 452b. Signal DX station. Braxton crash site communicator. Crush the killer robot. This is nonsense. What are you even looking at? You flip to a blank page and scribble down a nerdy stick figure rudely gesturing towards the reader, and finish it off with plenty of parts in your worst nightmare, in your worst signature. Beside you flop onto Atlas's bed and roll onto your back. The mattress is too soft for your liking, but you'll survive. It's no problem. You just lay here and chillax until Atlas gets back. You rest your head on the moth's pillow and hear a papery crunch. Did you squash something? You lift the pillow and see an old, crumpled photograph hidden underneath. Oops. It's a portrait of the two parents gingerly cradling a pearlescent sphere. The photo is torn and battered, but it's holding. Is that another moth? It has to be. You place the photo back where you found it. Then with a sigh, you crash on the bed and wait until Atlas comes back. Where'd he go, anyway? The Mothman glides above Lake Teardrop, watching the water below. He swoops down and daintily perches atop his island. His thinking island. It's a sad patch of dirt poking out of the water. Atlas takes a seat on his rock and thinks. After a while, the moth plucks a feather from his wing and gently places it on the water's surface. Oh, Lady of the Lake, I seek your guidance, or I'm going to explode. Hello? It's the little man. What's the occasion? Brought any offerings? I'm sorry, Tess, not this time. Aw, man. Can I ask you for some advice? Advice without an offering? You're on thin ice. But go on, shoot. What do you do if your friends are hanging around a murderous jerk who tried to kill you? Well, if I had that problem, I'd bite them really hard and drag them to the bottom of the lake. What if I can't swim? Then I guess you gotta talk to your friends. What do I even say? I'm a dragon. I don't deal with interpersonal issues. Is that gonna be my quote? That's gonna be my fucking quote now. I'm a dragon. I don't deal with interpersonal issues. I fucking love that. That's great. Holy shit. Alright. What would the great Mothman do? He'd run away. That's what we always do. Aww. She's so pretty! Oh my god, I love her design! The lake monster rises out of the waves and rests her chin on her webbed paw. Do you want to run away? She smiles slightly. Sometimes. Atlas, you're a smart guy. You gotta fight for what's yours. But I'm not brave or wise like you. You don't need to be. I know it's frightening, but you deserve to be here. You deserve to be heard. Your friends will understand. You don't need to act now, but act when you're ready. Thanks, Tessie. Are you sure you don't deal with interpersonal drama? No, not anymore. You mammals are exhausting. Now get out of here. Waving goodbye to Tessie, Atlas heads home. Ugh, this is taking too long. If you lay here any longer, you're gonna fall asleep. You roll off the bed and stand up with a good stretch. Atlas is probably busy. With a sigh, you leave the room. What the fuck? Hey, y'all, no idea what happened. Probably gonna pause it right there. Thank y'all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, ring that notification bell, etc., etc. I have no idea what just happened anyway. I love you all. I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.